Hello and welcome to Let's Play Twilight Princess. This is episode 14. I left us on the cliffhanger of will we fight and beat this boss or not, and it's still fairly unclear. What I can't go doing is attacking him not that far from the edge though. I want to be in the middle, I want him near the edge, that's the key. Ah, fuck. Oh, come on. Alright, fuck it. I'm just keeping the boots on the whole time now. Oh, that's the trouble. You can put your fucking sword away, or you can. Oh, for fuck's sake! Go on, throw him out of the ring. Christ. Oh, please tell me he's dead. No, he's not. He's probably got one more in him, hasn't he? See, you can't fucking move with the boots on. You can't stop fucking moving with them off. Attack me, you bitch. Oh, fuck that up. Right, this is it. Oh, come on. I definitely pushed the button. Now I'm too far in the middle, aren't I? Throw him off. That's it. Oh, he's not dead, is he? Alright, once more, I'm thinking. Put the fucking sword away. Good. Now grab him. Now throw him the fuck off. Good. This bitch can die. That might be possibly the hardest time I've had with a Zelda boss ever. That was just deeply unpleasant. Ugh, that hurt a lot. Who knew that humans were capable of such feats of strength? Maybe you are going to see the patriarch of our tribe? Who's this guy as well? Can't he, like, come and help me? He seems pretty sturdy. So that is why you're here. In that case, take the weapon of the hero of the past. But in exchange, you must save the patriarch of our tribe. I make 0 promises. Can he control the lava in this room? Who is this god among Gorons? He can control the lava of the volcano. He's unfazed by it entirely. He's the only one smart enough to wear, well, to have any kind of weapon / armor to him. He's the real enigma here. Where's his story? What's his legend? Yeah, so it's episode 14. I'm still in this. I'm going to call it the Fire Temple because I don't know what it's called. The Goron Mines? That's it. And behold, the hero's weapon. It's bow. It's bow and arrow. We all know what it is. Behold, the hero's bow. Doesn't look that good, does it? This treasure of the Gorons is said to have once belonged to a hero from the past. And now we bid farewell forever to this slingshot. Because it's shite. And hello, bow. It's quite small. It appears to be a short bow. Ideal for horseback archery, one would assume. Don't really know. Oh, there's another enemy. Where'd this fucker come from? Sweet. Right. So annoyingly, because I'm using this, I can't use motion controls. But with motion controls, it's actually pretty good. I've now realised you can't move with your bow drawn in this game. I'm sure in Wind Waker you could. Right, do I shoot the rope? Oh, I do. Or do I shoot that big thing? Yeah, not that it matters. Right, so I need this equipped to the bumper button. You have to hold the button down to keep the arrow drawn. You can aim with either control stick though, which is nice. Alright. Bunch of guardians in here. I see what's going on. Are they actually? No, they're not. They're just statues, aren't they? They'll probably activate when I try and move them. How do? Am I missing something? I'll come back to them. Just want to break these barrels. We're in a mine after all, so this is where they store all their money. That makes sense. Right, can I grip this? Nope. Can I just shoot into it? No aiming reticule. You notice that? No, nothing else to say there. I don't know if there's any reason for that. Oh, this fucker respawns, doesn't he? So you always have a supply of arrows. Right, let's see. What happens if I do this? Nothing. Can I shoot it with my bow and arrow? With this? Nope. Can I just push this one here? What if I hit it with my sword? Huh. Oh, do I need fire? Is this a thing in this game? You shoot through these and you get fire arrows? Might be. But that wouldn't be as difficult as this. Normally... Yeah, I don't think that's it. Oh, right. There we go. Thank God I got this, eh? Oh, it can only shoot that far as well. That was it. I just needed to get close enough to activate it. Now they're not locked in place and I can drag them. That's all it was. I knew I was overthinking it. No early puzzle is ever this difficult, is it? Oh. Alright, I underestimated their range there. This is so much harder without motion controls. I never thought I'd say that, but they got the controls for aiming and just right in the... Actually, I don't know that they did in this one. I'm thinking of Wind Waker, really, where you'd use the control stick to do like 90% of your aiming, and then just go an additional 10% or so. Did I ever shoot the one on the left? I did. And we now find out that they'll actually respawn. Yeah, you do like 90% of your aim with the control stick, and then just a little final adjustment with the motion controls. It's really nice. I'm now thinking, I'm not actually thinking of Wind Waker, although it did have that. What I'm thinking of is the 3DS Ocarina of Time, where it had that. Because the Ocarina of Time, the 3DS was surprisingly good for motion controls like that. I think it's because you had two hands on the controller, it added stability. I'm not going to go through that door yet, because I suspect all these statues will respawn when I come back in, so I'll get any treasures I can have first. Look, an old cartwheel. Have we seen anything that requires wheels? Not exactly. I feel more of these should have had treasure in as well. Or, realistically, a few of them should have had, like, traps in them, shouldn't they? Probably a bit soon for that sort of dickery. So there's a room here. This looks like a trap treasure room, a room you don't need to go in, but it does grant you treasure. Oh no, there's... Whatever the hell this is in here. Is that a Goron? Ah, you're here at last. He's some kind of monkey, isn't he? I heard that you might... No, he is a Goron, I can tell by his white nipples. Or white areola, I'm not sure which. I heard that you might pay a visit, young human. I am far-sighted in all things. Well, you heard it or you saw it. You can't have it both ways. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards. Behold. Oh no, so he's already combined them and this is the final thing. If you use that key, you can open the room where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is in his new grotesque form? But I suppose I should trust your power, considering you came this far. Hurry now, to the participants' room. I don't know why I was giving him that inflection, so... What are we thinking? Piece of heart? Clearly opens from this side, doesn't it? Made really hard work at that. Not like Breath of the Wild, where you can just kick it from any angle. 50 rupees. Not bad. I just robbed this man. His looks more like a store. He's got these shelves. Or a bar. Because the shelves are clearly lined with bottles. Or booze, one presumes. So I'm thinking the room after next is going to take me to that area that I proclaimed was going to have the big action scene. Not that way. Interesting. I had to push this statue to get back out of this room, but this one is already in the possession I left it in. Curious, that. Curious. Also, the lizard knights I've been proclaiming to exist, I'm pretty sure they're in the water dungeon, now that I think about it. Because it would be odd to have 2 lizard-based enemies in this one dungeon. Okay. Is it a waste of arrows? No, is the answer. I'm pretty sure these are bats. If they were just the slugs, it would be alright. But the bats are a pain in the arse. Oh, some more stuff there. This is entirely unnecessary. I'm running out of arrows. And yet, I can't not. If Link's crossbow training has taught me anything, it's that I've never played Link's crossbow training. I should try. I might go and buy Link's crossbow training one day. In fact, not only have I never played that game, I've never even seen it. Like, not for sale, but I mean, I've never seen gameplay footage of it ever. And it's a Zelda game. Alright. I was thinking I could roll through this small gap in the fence, but I like that answer as well of just headbutt it until it falls over. That is Link's general modus operandi, isn't it? Alright, see this small platform? It's going to be hard to fight on. So I'm choosing to not fight on it. Climb up, you little bitch. How much easier was that, having shot all the enemies off first, eh? It's a bold technique, isn't it? Making life that much easier for yourself. Now, this feels like I'm going to have to run through this room again, but on a time limit this time somehow. A ceiling lizard. However will I fight that? Oh god, it flips the camera. Huh. Doesn't fall off until it dies. It's curious. Ah! Perfect. Oh god. It rotates everything. Am I on a time limit? Yeah, these are on time limits, aren't they? I'm pretty sure I'll make it though. I don't think it's on time limit either. There's normally a TikTok, isn't there? That's how they get you. Oh, chest. Can't resist it. What do we got here? 50 rupees, not bad. Doing alright actually, aren't I? The money spent on my shield, I've recovered now. Being quite generous heart-wise in here, aren't they? Right, can I shoot this screw? No. You have to shoot the rope. You actually have to hit the rope, apparently. I thought it was going to have a hitbox that would be larger than the rope itself. It's a little dickish gap, isn't it, there to jump across? That could easily do you in. Oh, I'm on a moving platform. And I've dropped to... Oh, fucking bats. Right, did I want to continue on there? I think you can only go between those 2 points. Right, so where do I want to go next? Probably look at a map is what I need to do. So I'm in this room. I want to get to where the big... So is there a door? There is a door right here. So I want to go through here again? God, I hope I'm right. Yeah, I haven't been in this room, have I? Or have I? No, I have been in this room, but these things weren't in here before. Yeah. Is there some way I can bounce back projectiles at them? Possibly. I can shoot them though. Also, they look quite similar to the two gods, the god frogs from Wind Waker. Is that a homage, do we think? Didn't mean to do that. Now, there's only one way out of this room. So I don't need to really do anything too fancy here. See, it's good that I opened that chest when I did, because apparently there's a lot more enemies. Well, there would have been more enemies to deal with. Dick slice! Yeah. Alright, that's... Oh, that would have been cool, wouldn't it? If something cool would have happened there. I shouldn't have rushed it. Didn't rush it that time, I just fucked it up. Right. I thought something would happen there. Feel a bit let down, honestly. Been blue-balled by the statues. So now this is the... No, this isn't the room. Oh no, this is the room of what I think will be some fancy happenings on. So I want to head through it to the left. Oh, there's enemies in here now. Their supervisor came through and said, look, you three dickheads, stop just standing there shooting arrows. You're not even going to hit anyone. Oh, look, there's bombs now. Fire. Here we go. Cinematic. Shit. This is... Oh. I thought they would set the bombs off at that point. So I've got to activate that somehow. Which I'm guessing will require the use of my bow and arrow. Alright, let's just take this out first. Ah! There's a secret... Is it a doorway? I don't actually know. It's... Oh, it is a doorway. It kind of reminded me of the walls in Wind Waker that when you hit with light they disintegrate. The mechanic that, even as I'm saying it, makes no sense. It had to be sunlight, did it? Shit. Oh. I thought they were going to be like a massive explosion. Will this shield block the arrows? It will. So as long as you're looking at them, they can't really damage you. You know what? You can get it. You can get it as well. Oh shit, I took out two of them at once with that arrow. I see why this is the hero's bow now. I do like the idea of that in Zelda, that it's only Link's equipment that is so sturdy and lasts forever. Everyone else has stuff like in Breath of the Wild where it breaks almost immediately. Except for his shit is actually decent. That's what makes it the hero's bow. It doesn't have any special abilities, it's just very, very sturdy. Right, so that's on forever now, so I haven't got to worry about that. Yeah. I did kill him. I was going to be really annoyed. It had a pathetic explosion. I remember them having explosions like on the scale of... well, Wind Waker, to be honest. You know, a game with proper explosions. Can I climb this? Why can't I climb this? It's like it's fucking made to be climbed. He's over there. He wants me to come and climb it and be with him. Maybe there's a climb button. I can't remember. No, that's Breath of the Wild. Is this where it's going to be? Is it going to be here? Can it pick me up quickly? It is. Nah, they can't attack me. They don't understand how these magnets work. No one understands how magnets work. I studied science for fucking ever and I don't know how they work. It's very important you let that down before you drop off. Otherwise it's a bastard of a swim back. Like Wipeout. Is it Wipeout? Total Wipeout? Is that what it's called? The show with the contestants run... Like, it's Takeshi's Castle, but without the grot, you know? I used to love Takeshi's Castle. That was a great show. I love the fact that the version we got of it, like, clearly didn't know all the rules and never quite showed all of it. At the same time, what entertainment. Let me go look in this room. Just gonna assume that running forward's a good idea. That's a dick move, isn't it? Alright. Bow him. Alright. You know what? I have an advantage that they don't have. My bow and arrow has a tremendously increased range over theirs. See? How much I fucked that pot up that was mere inches from my face. Fuck you. Okay, I like how fast these arrows go. The arrows in Wind Waker, they were definitely a lot slower, so you had to really time your shot. But these ones seem much quicker. I reckon an enemy's going to come out from behind this door. Half right. I bet I could, if I looked carefully, there'd be a way of killing these, like, quickly. I don't know what that way is, though, quite clearly. There's a lot of enemies on screen at once there. What was there? 1, 2, 3, 4. About 7 of them, like, all coming at you. No slowdown. This one hung back. Don't know what his thought was there. Was he thinking it'll be easier to kill me if I'm tired after fighting those? Or did he not want to, you know, get friendly fired by his mates? Either is possible. See, this is an interesting thing. This boss fight seems like it will now require equal parts bow and arrow and iron boots. I don't know, really. You mean we didn't even get a scene of us using the big key that we just spent forever reassembling? Bit lackluster. 2 bosses, 1 video. Ooh. Oh, I remember this boss. He looks like a Balrog from Lord of the Rings, doesn't he? Yeah, he's like really cool. This boss was a big showcase in a lot of the videos for this game, I'm now remembering. Because he sets himself on fire and he looks really cool. He's one of those bosses where it's like, yeah, he looks really cool. He's very imposing. But it's not a hard fight. I say now. So this is a Goron that got corrupted by a bit of the mirror, is it? And his brothers change him up and he can then continue to get stronger. Yeah, those fire effects, they haven't aged that well. I'll be the first to say it. Shit. Wielder of the Flame of Udon. Twilight Igniter. Virus. Right, so if memory serves, what we got to do is shoot him in the eye. That stuns him. Then we grab the chain. Then we grab the chain. And then we do something, but I can't really remember what. And he falls over, then we go and stab him in the eye. That's the basic sum of it. I remember it being quite an easy boss fight all round, but quite a cool one, because like, you're in a room, he seems to be mostly ethereal, and there's fire. And the grabbing the chains is quite cool. The only hard part is like hitting his eye, I suppose. Right, and the 18 different buttons you have to push to get this to work. Don't you walk away from me. Oh shit, I may have fucked this up. I think he's no longer... Oh no, maybe... Oh no, that's worked. Thought he was no longer irate and therefore it wouldn't, but... Now is this one of those fights where twice is all you have to do? Might well be. No, he's getting mad. I'll tell you, they should have put that Goron in the armor in charge of this. He would have beat this guy in like 8 minutes. He is fireproof after all. Oh wait, no, that's the point, isn't it? They don't actually want to kill him. He's their friend. There we go. I got you. I got you now. I think the whole floor might be magnetized, not just the blue sections. I think that's to show it's just a thin sort of carpet on top. But I might actually test that theory out before I leave, just out of curiosity. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic, wasn't it, as a fight? Like, after how much difficulty I had with the other guy. So, here's what I remember. This boss is just a Goron that's been corrupted. I feel like the next boss you fight is a jellyfish, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. I remember you fight a Yeti as well, who was... No, there's no logic to it. I was thinking if all the bosses were just like corrupted people, but I think there's just 2 that are that. Behold. Oh, it's the mask. It's bits of the mask I want currently, isn't it? Not the mirror. The mirror comes later. Ah, you like that? Well done. I'll be taking that. We have 2 fused shadows. That's what they are. They're fused shadows. You know, you've been very helpful so far. So, as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. Long ago, Zant. That's the name of the King of Darkness who cast this pall of shadows over the world, over your world. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. He would dust you. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her circumstances of her life. Read that wrong. She didn't choose it, after all, and I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my best... You know what, Midna looks a lot more naked when she's a shadow. No, as long as I can get my hands on the fused shadows, I'll be just fine. Behold, my quick exit. Well, one more left, shall we? I can now see more clearly that it's pretty much just a bit of dirt on top, isn't it? Look, he's kind of back to normal. Grab that. Yeah, so, yeah, it did. There was no need to check. You're right, mate. Do you wanna... Wow, that is quite a look he's got there, isn't it? I feel like the lip is questionable. It's a good job these guys aren't voice acted, because it could be problematic. Ugh. What am I doing here? Ugh, my head. It aches. And, so much pain. I can't remember anything. You know what? It's probably for the best, mate. I'm just going to go and break these, because I want to see if they have coins in them. No, it's probably for the best. That would be a dick move, wouldn't it? Let's go, Midna. Yes, I'm all done here. And it's a good time to end the episode, I feel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for more adventures with Heartthrob Link.